How's it going, everyone? I am finally back, and yeah, it's been a rough couple of months. Health concerns with family, health concerns with myself, with all my chronic illnesses and all that stuff, and losing two cats that have been with us for 11 and 19 years within the span of less than 2 months. We lost Iris, who'd been with us for 11 years just before Christmas. And then our 19-year-old Lucky had a stroke, and we had to put him down last Wednesday. So, yeah, it's just been a really rough time. But I'm back, and we got some stuff going on, which is awesome. I should have some other videos coming to you guys on some other games and some stuff like that. So, yeah, but we're here for Rust, and we're here to look at some backpack stuff, as well as the metal detector. So there it is. So before we get to the metal detector, backpacks have seen some changes. First, they don't look so funky when you're wearing like full-on suits. There's a lot of clipping going on, especially with the paid hazmats, and now it just sits much nicer with most of them, so that looks really nice. Also, a lot of people were asking, well, shouldn't the diving tank be a backpack now, just like the parachute? And so, if we actually drop our backpack, you'll see the diving tank is now a backpack. So that's how it goes. So, can you have a diving tank and hazmat suit? It does not look like it as of anything right now. But you never know. Could still change. So, our backpack's on the ground. We have a couple options. We can press E, or the action button, to open it and loot it, or we can hold it to pick it up, and that still puts it there. Now, I can't put it in my inventory, and I cannot put it in a box because it currently has items in it. Now, as you notice, when you click on the backpack, your character does a nice little flip and moves over to the side, and they put it right here. This is much nicer than it was before, I think. But if we want to go ahead and switch over our backpack, there we go. See, now that's empty, it can actually go into storage. And the large backpack, it's right here. It's got its 28 slots. As you can see, it uses the model of the backpack that is dropped on the ground when we die. And speaking of dropped on the ground, now you have a body bag and a backpack. Just keep that in mind. So if you're carrying a backpack, you're going to have to loot both or re-equip the backpack again. So that is something that is very important. So, moving along with the backpacks, they also now don't displace your weapons, all weird. And if you're wearing a backpack, weapons will attach to the side of it like that, which I think is much nicer than them just kind of disappearing into it and sticking out somewhere randomly. So, definitely looks much nicer. So, with that aside, has anything really changed with the backpacks? And no, the large backpack is still uncraftable. Small backpack is still default for cloth and sewing kits. And yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to go with that there. So, if we go to the metal detector, it too seems to be a default blueprint for now. Don't know if that will change. And it's going to cost you 2 rope and 200 wood. I don't think that is right. Because it's literally has electronics and stuff. I expect this to need electronics or something, at least metal. I don't know. I'm very sure that is a placeholder, but I could be wrong. And then there's also the shovel. And the shovel doesn't seem to actually show up. And if you take a look here, it says you cannot create this item out of scrap. So I don't know if the shovel's only gonna be found right now or if it just really just isn't implemented. I mean, a lot of this is still pretty rough. There's been tons of patches for this, and it looks like this February update is going to be the backpack and metal detector update. So here we go. We've got our metal detector, and as you can see, it does have some electronics and so forth, and it doesn't seem to be beeping, right? So it's got 2 modes. Once you just kind of hold it in your hand and move it around, it's just on, and it will start to detect. And then you have the sweeping if you hold right click. The sweeping is pretty much going to be for once you've kind of narrowed down the spot more. If you've never really used a metal detector before, it might be a little bit confusing. But I definitely love the way this thing is made. It looks like a crutch attached with a toy steering wheel and some electronics. Definitely love the artwork on that. So as you move around, you'll eventually get some beeps. Come on. We're getting quite a few beeps over here. Earlier. Yep, there we go. So you'll want to start to kind of follow the beeps, the louder they seem to be. You'll see your little light blinks. So if you go ahead and kill the lights here, you also see, probably not something you want to do at night. You will probably give yourself away pretty well. Oh, we're losing it. This one seems to be in a bit of an awkward place. Alright guys, we found a better area. So you can see we're getting further from it. No. Up this way, maybe? There we go. You want to do this until you see a little flag pop up. There it is. Alright, there's the flag. So then you hover over it and it should turn into a real flag. Once it turns into this little flag, you can get out your shovel, and for now you schwack it. And oh, we got a can of tuna. Yeah, exciting. Alright, looks like there's something more around here. Oh, there's something here. There's that flag. Alright, and we crashed there, but as you can see, our little flag did pop up. So once again, we can schwack it. And oh, we got some metal frags. Alright. Oh, we got a little more here. Oh. Was that just kind of latent from... Yeah, it looks like that was still latent from that right there. But alright, so there's kind of the metal detector. Also, I'm having all sorts of weird lag issues. Like I said, there's something really wrong with my computer, guys, and I'm trying to figure it out. One way or another, this is the metal detector. So what do you think of it? How do you feel? Does it feel useless to you? I mean, we don't know. Is this all it does? Is there going to be some pretty amazing things you could find? I have no idea what the full loot pool is because we have to wait for the devs to say that, and I'm not data mining it. So there we go. But one way or another, that is it. Metal detector and backpack update. And we will be back as soon as there's more to show you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay rusty.